welcome back to my channel. My name is Paula. Please like and subscribe. So today we're going to be doing another makeup tutorial for you guys, and it's going to be again a mix of high-end and drugstore products. So let's get into it. We're going to be going in with the Maybelline Lumi Matte Foundation. I'm just going to be using a beauty blender to blend this on in. Again, this foundation has been my go-to for the last few weeks now. I love the coverage on it, and I love how little bit of product you do need. Like, I did a full pump, and it is definitely covering up everything on my face. Now, I feel like it is a buildable foundation, so if you want a little bit more coverage, you can definitely add more, and it'll do that for you. Don't forget to bring this on down to your neck. But this foundation has been my go-to, honestly. Like, I have my NARS foundations, I have House Labs, but this one is just so good for a day-to-day makeup, and it does such a good job because this is one coat. Amazing, right? And I think it was like $11, maybe $14. Super good. For contour, we're gonna go in with the NYX Wonder Stick in the shade Universal Fair. In my previous videos, I have said that this color isn't my favorite, but as I keep using it, I think the color isn't as bad. I think it was just a little orangey when I first started using it, but I've honestly grown to like it. And then for concealer, I'm gonna go in with the Tarte Creaseless. I am using the shade 13N. It's more of like a fair neutral color. I do like concealers closer to my skin tone than just a really brightening concealer. That was probably a little too much, but it's okay. This one though does what it says. It is creaseless. That was probably a little unnecessary of how much concealer I just put on, but we're gonna make it work, guys. While that concealer is drying up a little bit, I'm gonna go in and just line my lips. The NYX brow pencil. I do this step so messy, but honestly, it looks so good. That's how we're gonna keep it. And then I'm also gonna go in with the Lash Sweet Candy on top. This one is honestly my favorite out of all the lip products I've used. And then we're gonna go in with the e.l.f. Glow Revive. This is Princess Cut, and we're just gonna smack that right on top. While I have the brow pencil, I'm just gonna go in and flick my brows up just a little bit to fill in that inner corner, because my microblading and shading is definitely going away, so need a touch up soon. And there she is. This is just gonna be a super quick makeup tutorial today. When I say quick, I can honestly do this in 4 minutes if I really wanted to. And I am just blending out this bronzer, and then I'll blend out the concealer. There's days where I love just doing a ton of makeup, and it takes me a hot minute, and you're doing all the steps and things, but let's be real, guys. Who has time to sit here all day, every day, and do a ton of makeup or a full glam? Because I don't, and I honestly just don't like waking up early regardless. But this is so easy, so minimal products. You can use all drugstore, you can use all high-end, whatever you want to do. There's no need to go out and buy all the products that I have. Now, if you want to, great, but save your money. Invest in the products that you truly want. I will use up all of my products until I have none left, and then I will go in and buy, but that's just the way I was raised and taught. And yeah, but do you see how easily that blended? I am using an e.l.f. brush. I've been using this for so long that I don't know the number or not, but it's just a little dome-shaped brush. And then for the nose, I do have to hold the side of this one, and I'm just bringing the contour down and around. But yeah, again, told you guys I would be back to creating content. All right, now that the concealer should be a little bit more dried up, we're gonna go ahead and start to blend it out. I am gonna go in with the Beauty Blender and start to blend out the concealer. I am just gonna blend out that part at the end, so that way it can dry up just a little bit more. And the reason why I'm using a beauty blender is in case I added a little extra, which I did. You do not need this much concealer, guys, but if you do, it's okay. Just let it sit on your skin for a little bit before you actually start to blend it out. Sometimes I'll damp it off on a paper towel, because this is definitely a little too much, but we just went in with it. And then we're gonna blend out this one as well. Pushing that product into your under eyes. I'm also dabbing it on just a paper towel, so don't mind me. I do like to push out my cheeks and get right in this crease. And then we're just blending. But the Tarte Creaseless Concealer is so good. If you guys haven't tried it, it's freaking amazing. It really doesn't crease though, depending on how you set it and what your skin type is. My skin is more dry. And I swear, if I don't set this under eye, it'll stay pretty good for a hot minute, which is crazy. Perfect. See, it blended out. I did have to damp a little bit off on like a napkin, but it's okay. That's the fun about makeup, is that sometimes it doesn't go the exact way that you think. Okay, next step, I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury using number 2. It's medium, and we're just gonna go over everywhere I contoured. This one is so pretty as well, and I love the packaging on it. Honestly, the products that look the prettiest always like catch my eye the most, and I think that's with anything in life, you know, the groceries that look better, and don't forget to bring that contour down to your jawline. Sometimes I'll even like contour right here to like make my girls look a little bit bigger. And don't forget the ears. For blush, we're gonna go in with ColourPop in the shade She's Cute. The packaging, so cute. You know, it'd be even cuter that they did if the actual brush was in a shape of a heart. How cute would that be? I'm gonna use the flat side on this one for this time. And I'm just gonna push this into my skin. I, again, have been loving reddish blush. I wish this was a little bit redder, but I can definitely work my way up. But look at how cute. I'm always like a pink blush girl, but I've definitely been trying to like step out of my comfort zone just a little bit and try different colors and shades, and like not just stick to the normal pink blush or typical lip color, you know. I've definitely been trying to step out of the box. Now to set that blush, we're gonna go in with the NYX Buttermilk blush in the shade Butter with Thyme. I always have the hardest times opening these packages, but it's just because my nails are so long and I really need to get them done. But I also don't like going to the nail salon if you can't do my toes at the same time, because I don't know what it is. I just don't like being at the nail salon for longer than an hour. And if you do your toes and your nails, it's just like an all-day event, I feel like. And it gives me a headache too, the sense of the place. I think it's a little too strong. And I am bringing the blush underneath that eye as well, where I concealed, because it'll make it look a little bit more seamless. My queen, the Fit Me powder, is gonna go right underneath your eyes and push that product into the skin, just like that. This powder has never steered me wrong, and that is again why I just constantly go back to this one. I just can't get enough of it. I love it. It does come with like a sponge. I'm just more of a brush girl when it comes to powder, but look at how cute the glam is looking. For mascara, we're gonna just go in with the Essence, just because I'm a little bit low on my cleanser, honestly, and if I use the Colossal mascara, it's gonna take me a hot minute for it to come off my lashes. This one does a good job. It's not like the best mascara, but I love it, and I love the price point, and you know, for like an everyday work vibe, this one does great. I am using the shade Black, by the way. I have been seeing people use more like a brown mascara, and I kind of want to give that a try too, because I think that'd be pretty, because I have like lighter eyes. But this mascara, again, it works. It gets into all the crevices as well. And I do find that this one doesn't get on my like eyelid as much as the Colossal one does. But I love the way the Colossal mascara makes my eyelashes look. So it's like, you gotta pick one, choose one. But drop down in my comments if you have any recommendations on mascara that you guys love, because I need a new mascara. All right, and last but not least, that e.l.f. Dewy. Spray that on top of your skin and let it sit and dry up for a second. All right, guys, this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed my video. You can do this in 5 minutes if you want. It's so quick, so easy. Have a great day, guys. Bye.